What's up, everybody? It's a Blue Drake. And today, we're going to be looking at a world premiere pre-alpha build of a game 2 years in development in the Unity game engine, featuring massive open world environments, brutal combat mechanics, and much more. Introducing the project codenamed Ferocious. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at the game, exploring its many features and mechanics, and releasing an unedited playthrough of the entire demo level. And no, this video isn't sponsored. Welcome to Project Ferocious. Now, I know what you're thinking. This does not look like a game being developed in Unity, and I would agree with you. This does not look like a game being developed in Unity, but that is all the more reason why I think you should be paying attention to this game. This is not a AAA game. This is a game being developed by a very small indie team. In fact, primarily an indie team consisting of one person with a small team of contractors assisting him. So if this is what is possible nowadays in an engine like Unity with primarily one main developer, wow, imagine what else must be possible. This game is very heavily influenced by games like Crysis and Far Cry. In fact, it even has a lot of the same features. Things like being able to edit the different attachments on your weapons using attachments that you scavenge from the battlefield. It even has other features similar to Crysis, like foliage that moves around you when you move through it, or even trees that can be destroyed. Even the buildings are semi-destructible, as well as other objects in the game. The game has dynamic weather and rain clouds that move throughout the world, and just a generally beautiful open world that you can explore, similar to the open worlds of the early Crysis levels. The game also has really great weapon handling and just general game feel. There are AI soldiers that you can fight throughout the island and the rest of the environment that are fairly smart, even for a pre-alpha build of a game like this. The AI will communicate with one another, attempt to flank you, or hunt you down if they discover a dead body. In general, combined with the destructible environments and everything else about the game, I found this really fun. The AI worked really well, although I do have to say the AI dialogue really needs some work. So, if you have never heard of this game before, then happily sit back, relax, and enjoy the first playable demo that was given to me of the game. It lasts roughly anywhere from half an hour to an hour, but it really gives off an incredibly polished vibe for a pre-alpha demo. And if this is how far the game has come in only 2 years, I can imagine in the coming months, the full version of the game, when it is finally released, is going to be absolutely fantastic. I was a big fan of the Crysis series, although I feel like Crysis has really lost its way. CryEngine is also great, but there's not that many games that utilize it, and if there is a developer that is able to achieve the look and feel and features of Crysis, but in Unity, who knows? If this ends up having mod support, this could end up being a whole new platform for the shooter community to play around with. So, we are now going to begin the demo. We begin on an island. We are going to move inland. We have our trusty pistol, and that is it. We will have to scavenge for supplies, we will have to keep ourselves alive, and we will encounter most likely a lot of strange things, because while I do not want to give away any details of the plot, you will slowly start to notice that this island or coastline is not really all too natural. There are a lot of strange creatures and strange things on the island, which I think is very appropriate for a Far Cry / Crysis inspired game. And of course, the game looks absolutely beautiful. Our first objective is to assault this radio tower outpost to the southeast of the coastline. We only have a pistol with 36 rounds, so we'll have to either be very stealthy or very accurate with our shots when assaulting the base. Or, well, you know, why not both, I guess. Now, after talking to the developer, a lot of the environment is composed of Quixel assets. If you don't know what Quixel is, it's a library for developers that uses photogrammetry assets that create very true-to-life environments, which is, you know, absolutely amazing. I mean, look at this. This should really be the new standard for how games should look. This is really gorgeous. The reflections in the water look absolutely phenomenal, and even though this is not using RTX currently, it still looks as good as the original Crysis, if not better, in a whole different engine. We are now about to assault our first objective in the open world, so this is where we need to keep our wits about us. We can use stealth, but as always, it is optional. How did I not see that guy? Oh, of course we're out. Alright, let's scavenge what supplies we can. We've gone ahead and we've also scavenged a flashlight attachment, although I'm not sure how much help that's going to be. And it looks like we've actually fairly quickly cleared out this outpost. Now, this game also features a gore system, which is, you know, pretty fun for any game to have. For instance, if there is a person too close to an explosive barrel, they will be obliterated into tiny pieces. However, I don't want to get too distracted blowing off body parts. Now that we've cleared out the radio outpost, we're going to move further inland and find additional outposts that we can conquer and scavenge supplies from. Now, keep in mind, this is a pre-alpha, so the objectives in this game will probably be very different from the objectives of a final release. Let's see if we can maybe be a little bit extra stealthy for this playthrough. Good old knife to the neck. Alright, now we have our shotgun, which is also very adept at removing body parts. There we are. A nice, quiet outpost. From this point on, things are only going to get harder. So we're going to switch to free sights, and we're going to take off this rifle flashlight so we don't give ourselves away quite so much. And hopefully, here soon, we'll be able to scavenge a red dot sight or something else for our weapon. Let's also make sure that we're fully loaded and that we don't step on too many crabs. Now, here is going to be your first encounter with some of the stranger creatures of this island. There's a variety of fairly strange things that only get weirder and weirder, and also potentially more deadly as you get further inland. And hopefully nothing in the caverns will corner you and kill you there. Ah, a water purification outpost. This must be important. Be a shame if somebody killed everyone. Oh, that was a close one. Running out of ammo quickly. Ah, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I've got your reinforcements right here, buddy. Okay, hopefully that is everyone, and we got ourselves a nice, smexy new gun. And a sight to go with the gun, which is nice. Now, this is just the beginning in terms of all of the attachments for the weapons. When the game is fully completed, there will be a considerably larger range of customizability for these weapons in terms of all of the different types of scopes you'll have access to, and even more. Make sure we're not missing anything important. Now it's time for us to move on to the last fortifications in the higher mountain ranges of this coastline. Let's go ahead and remove our flashlight just so we don't give ourselves away too quickly. Welcome to the Lowlands, one of the larger sections of this coastal region, all still completely open to explore Crisis style, but we're going to stick to the script and we're going to go ahead and attack this outpost immediately ahead. Alright, totally inconspicuous on the bridge. Let's maybe make ourselves a little bit more inconspicuous. Alright, I think we're clear. Let's scavenge up any supplies we can find and continue moving on. The more inland we go, the more obvious it is that this island is not a natural island. Time to finish this fight. I'm running low on ammo. This is going to get dicey. Looks like we are finally through and home free. Let's hope we don't get ambushed on the way out. And that is the entire demo. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this first look at Project Ferocious. If you want to check it out, I've gone ahead and I've put a link down in the description below and also in the comments, and you can go and check out all of the things related to this project. This is a really cool project. I think it's really going to be something special, so definitely go support the developer, and besides that, I will see you in the next video. Take care.